We've all stood at the base of a massive objective, a career change, a deep clean, or a complex project, and felt completely frozen. When you look at the entire peak at once, the sheer scale makes even a single step feel impossible. The standard productivity advice is almost universal. Take that mountain and break it down into a sequence of tiny, manageable steps. If the whole task is an elephant, you eat it one bite at a time. But this logic presents a paradox. If we have the list and we know the steps are small, why do we still spend hours staring at the first item, unable to move? The roadmap provides clarity, but it provides no propulsion. Deconstructing a task tells you where to go, but it doesn't give you the energy required to take the first step. Think about the difference between a task you're forced to do and one you've chosen for yourself. Without a personal connection to the goal, the most logical plan in the world remains a series of external demands. Motivation isn't a byproduct of the plan, it's a byproduct of autonomy. Having the perfect blueprint is useless if you lack the internal drive to initiate the work. To move from the starting line, you have to find a reason to choose the task, rather than just tolerating it. When a project feels like an external obligation, a mandatory chore imposed by someone else, the brain treats it as a burden. This creates a subtle, constant friction. When we feel we have no choice, our brain resists the work. Even a 5-minute task can feel exhausting when it feels like it's being forced upon us from the outside. Intrinsic drive acts as a corrective to this friction. It occurs when you align the work with your own values, understanding not just what needs to be done, but why you are choosing to do it. Claiming ownership changes a task's mental cost. When you decide a goal is yours, the psychological wall resisting it dissipates. The perception shifts. It's no longer a mountain to be dragged up. It's a sequence of steps you direct yourself. This sense of autonomy is the engine of the entire process. It provides the sustained effort needed to keep moving when the work becomes difficult or tedious. Even with clear choice, the greatest barrier remains the inertia of the first action. It's the moment intention finally becomes reality. Taking that first step changes everything. It moves the project out of the realm of abstract planning and into a state of active progress. But after the first step, a new problem emerges: prioritization. On a list of 50 small bites, which one do you take first? This is where you apply the eat the frog strategy. You identify the most difficult, most dreaded task on your list, and you do it immediately. Human energy follows a predictable curve. Willpower peaks early, steadily declining over time. Tackling your hardest task at this peak ensures the most critical challenges are handled while your mental resources are highest. You are matching the task with the highest friction to the window where you have the most mental strength. When you complete that dreaded task first, the psychological effect is immediate. You've removed the biggest source of stress from your day before it has a chance to drain you. This creates a natural forward motion. With the primary hurdle out of the way, your resistance drops, and the tasks that follow feel significantly lighter. This is the contrast effect in action. Compared to the difficult frog you just ate, every subsequent bite of the elephant seems easy, making the rest of the mountain feel achievable. This system works because it combines two forces: the internal drive of personal choice and the tactical decision to face the hardest obstacle while you are at your strongest. Mastering overwhelming work isn't about better schedules. It's about the continuous act of choosing your goal and having the courage to face the hardest part of it first.